Kamil Wani described what happened there. The report, page 31, paragraph 105, last 4 lines. On 8 April 2009, a large group of women and children who were queued up at milk powder distribution line, organized by the REHS, were shelled at Ambravan and Kokkanai. Some of the dead mothers still clutched cards which entitled them to milk powder for their children. On 12th May, a second hospital at Verimuli was shelled by the army, killing many civilians. Another shuddering report, page 36, paragraph 132, last 4 lines. The dead were strewn everywhere. The wounded lay along the roadside, begging for help from those still able to walk, but often not receiving it. Some had been far away from the bodies of their loved ones left behind. The smell of the dead and dying was overwhelming. Page 42, paragraph 146. Although men and women were screened separately as part of the screening process, people were generally forced to strip naked, causing humiliation and increased vulnerability, particularly among women and girls. Page 43, paragraph 149, from line 3. On 25th August 2009, the UK-based Channel 4 News released video footage which showed a summary execution by Sri Lankan soldiers of several prisoners with their hands tied behind their backs. The prisoners in the footage are naked and blindfolded. They are kicked and forced to cover in the mud before being shot in the head at close range. The film shows several other prisoners who appear to have been killed earlier. A second film of the same scene also released by Channel 4 on 2nd December 2010. Pans out over the landscape showing the bodies of a number of other naked and executed prisoners, male and female. Among them are a young boy and a woman. The woman had been identified as a well-known LGBT media anchor known as Isai Priya. Isai Priya was a Tamil celebrity, a popular singer known for expertly playing the veena, a South Indian string instrument. She was gang raped by the Sinhalese soldier. I am very fast because I have been here only 15 minutes. From the pain and agony of my heart, I am screaming. I crave the indulgence of the chairperson and the organizers of this hearing, because this is the only occasion, because we can ventilate our not for anything. We are dying. Our people are dying there. This has never happened anywhere. This report shows. And when you read the report, you will see the pain. Isai Priya was a Tamil celebrity, a popular singer. She was gang raped by the Sinhalese soldiers. After that despicable incident, her naked body was dragged through the mud. The soldiers, acting worse than beasts, made vulgar comments about how they raped Isai Priya. She lost her 4-month-old daughter just 4 months back. The aerial bombing yesterday, that is on 31st May 2011. Mr. Christopher Hanks, the UN special rapporteur on extrajudicial summary or arbitrary executions, has said in his report to the United Nations Human Rights Council that these executions really took place. And also he has stated that what is reflected in the extended video are crimes of the highest order, definite war crimes. I could read further how Pulidevan, how Nadesan were asked to come to present themselves before the Sri Lankan army. It was reported to the United Nations officials, to the Norwegian officials, the US duty officials. They were asked to come with the white flag. They came, their families. They were shot dead. What sin we have committed? What sin the Tamils have committed? The only sin they committed, they were born as Tamils. The international community did shut their eyes. And now they are asking. I am very pained to say, after the massacre, after the Holocaust, when the representative of Germany wrote a letter signed by another 16 countries of the Human Rights Council to convene an urgent meeting to discuss about the situation in the war-torn area, investigate what happened in Sri Lanka. They had to convene the meeting on 25th May. Sri Lanka was able to bring a resolution. It was not a member, but it was able to get the support of Cuba, India, Pakistan, Bolivia, and other countries. 29 countries supported the resolution, commending the role of Sri Lanka. Commending the role of Sri Sri Lanka. That is why I had to read these painful stories. Only 12 countries, yes, only 12 countries supported. Most of the European countries opposed. Only 12 countries. Now the three-member panel has recommended that resolution of 27th May 2009 should be revoked. That has been recommended by the three-member committee. What about the origins of the conflict? Mr. Ranjan very clearly picturized the whole thing. It consists of two nations. From the dawn of history, Tamils had their own kingdom, unique civilization. They were ruling. They were the original inhabitants of the land. This was also accepted and stated by the then Prime Minister of India, Madam Indira Gandhi, on the floor of the Indian Parliament. That was her last speech in August 1984. The Tamils of the north and east of that island are the original inhabitants of that island. The Portuguese came, 17th century. The reins of power changed hands again to the Dutch, then the British. The year 1833, the two disparate communities were brought under one umbrella for administrative convenience. In 1948, when the British left the country, though the Tamils fought as a vanguard in the independence struggle, the authority to rule was vested in the Sinhalese, which only subjugated the Tamils as a slave race there. They fought for their rights. Buddhism was made state. Sinhala was declared as the only official language. Cultural genocide started. They wanted to destroy every vestige of Tamil culture. The Tamils fought for justice through peaceful means, through Gandhian means, demonstration, rallies, meetings, fasting programs. What was the result? The bullets and bayonets were the reward. Tamils were killed. As a universal phenomenon of history, the younger generation had to resort to armed struggle. All the Tamil groups convened the meeting at Pattakottai and declared that is the only solution, a separate sovereign Tamil nation under the leadership of Selvanayagam. When a referendum was conducted in the general elections in 1977, more than 80% Tamil people supported for a separate Tamil nation. Due to the program, due to the Holocaust, due to the killings, Kanta, rape, murder became the order of the day. The Tamils resorted to armed struggle under the dynamics, dedicated leadership of Prabhakaran. The LCD was launched. My friend stated just now that what is terrorism? What is the dictionary? If it suits somebody, they say it's freedom fighters. If it doesn't suit them, they brand them as terrorists. Only one question, 1 minute. Whether any Sinhalese government, including this racist Rajapaksa government, has charged or has made any charge that any member of the LTTE violated the honor of any woman, any Sinhalese women. If it is proved, I will stop speaking for you. The whole world should know about this. Now, the peace talks started when only after LTTE declared unilateral ceasefire after proving its might in the battlefield after capturing Elephant Pass. A war miracle by the dedicated fight of the LTTE. Just, I crave your indulgence. I have skipped many things, but the concluding part is very important. Only the LTTE declared ceasefire. On the eve of Christmas in 2001, for 30 days it was extended for another 30 days. Due to the intervention of European countries, they had to respond to ceasefire. The ceasefire was declared by LTTE, but in 2008 it was broken by the Sri Lankan government. So the peace talks, 3 rounds of talks, 2 rounds of talks in Thailand, and the 3rd round in Oslo, sabotage with Chandrika Kumaratunga. 4 members of parliament were shot dead in broad daylight. Whether media persons were allowed, international media, whether NGOs were allowed, whether International Red Cross was allowed. Starvation was a weapon in the hands of the Sri Lankan government. Now finally, what should be done? That is the question. Whether they could live along with the Sinhalese? Never. Why should they? As a subjugated people, they have got every right. They had their own kingdom. They had this nationality, which has been accepted only, which has been accepted as a cardinal principle, right of self-determination in the Geneva Convention. There are two things. When al-Bashir has been tried, the head of the state has been tried in the War Crimes International Criminal Court. When Bosnian Serbian, that general arrested last week, when the Nazis were tried, why not Rajapaksa? Why not his cohorts? Why not his henchmen? So there should be an international criminal court to try Rajapaksa. And for the genocide, not the apartheid, for the genocide committed. And there should be a referendum under the supervision of the international observers, in which the Tamil diaspora also should be permitted to participate. There should be a different day should come for these things. The final recommendations I would submit before this hearing that the European Union Parliament may be pleased to take appropriate steps to implement the following measures. The armed forces of government of Sri Lanka should be withdrawn from Tamil areas. Immediate measures needed to prevent further torture and harassment, rape and killings. The internally displaced persons who are still kept in captivity in government-run camps should be sent to their native places and homes in a rehabilitated environment. International aid agencies, NGOs, International Committee of Red Cross should be given free access to go into the affected Tamil areas and provide solace. Settlement of Sinhalese, the traditional Tamil areas, that is the state-aided colonization which is going on now, should be stopped forthwith. The Tamil youths who are detained in prison camps should be released. The President of Sri Lanka, Mahinda Rajapaksa, and all others responsible for the genocide of Tamils should be tried in a war crimes tribunal which has to be set up by UNO. A referendum for a separate nation of Elam Tamils in Sri Lanka should be conducted under the supervision of international observers, allowing the Tamil diaspora also to participate. The tombs are uncovered, the dead come from war. The ghosts of our martyrs are risen to war. With swords in their hands with the laurels of fame, and therefore let Elam be served. Let the flag of Elam flutter along